What's up guys, SkittleRampage here. So Funko recently updated their app and you can now sell your Funko Pops directly through the Funko app over on eBay. But with this update came a lot of new things and a lot of problems. So let's check it out. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video and happy Friday to you guys. So today we're going to be talking about Funko's recent update to their app. Lots of changes there, lots of issues there, but before we jump into all that, we do have our question of the day. And that is, do you have any plans this weekend? Let me know in the comments below. For me, I'm actually going suit shopping for my wedding over in January. I know it's a little late, give me a break, sorry I've been busy, but we're also going to see the new Hunger Games movie. That looks kind of interesting. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and jump into it. So recently Funko put out a massive update. And the main thing of this update is that you can now sell your personal collection or any of the Pops you do own on the Funko app, but through eBay, basically. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how you can do that and walk you through it later on in the video, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Firstly, though, I do want to go over their blog and talk about the new updates that were applied. So let's go over their blog really quick. A new era of collection tracking has begun. The Funko app has been around for years, but now the new integrations in partnership with eBay, the app has improved functions and verified data to offer collectors increased accuracy and tracking for their collections. The main updates to the app involve increased data accuracy in collection value and the ability to sell collectibles on eBay via the Funko app. Continuing on, updates to collection value. The updates enables you to price your Funko collection with increased accuracy by seamlessly connecting the Funko catalog with recent verified sales data from eBay Marketplace. So they're basically doing the same thing that Pop Price Guide does, and I do believe you can also sell on Pop Price Guide. I don't know if it's like directly through eBay the same way, but you can track and sell your collection also on Pop Price Guide. So they're basically doing the same thing, just trying to make the Funko app the new Pop Price Guide, essentially. The app is refreshed daily with the average price of verified transactions on ebay.com for each Funko item over the previous 90 days. This average sale price of each item on record is updated on the item's Funko app page to display as its trending market value from ebay.com. Items that don't have recent sales data will retain their previously listed value until new verified transactions occur and there's data to refresh the item page. Collectibles that have only been announced and not yet released to the market will not list a value until they're available for purchase. So this is actually pretty good because I know on like Pop Price Guide, for example, they're constantly using like pre-order prices to determine a price. And I kind of like what Funko's doing here as to they're not going to list the new $11.99 common that hasn't released yet for like $20 or $30 because it had a pre-order sell. Now continuing, users will notice that some collectibles will update to show new trending values that are lower or higher than before, with some items even increasing in value by 500 plus. The adjustment is grounded in verified transaction data for more accurate market valuations. Users are also able to add the final sale price of collectibles they sell from their Funko app through the Sell It on eBay function. All items that are available on the market, not ones up for Notify Me, will have a value now, including customizable items like Pop Yourself. So I think if I'm understanding that correctly, Pop Yourself items that they do on their website will have a trending value. How's that possible if you customize it to yourself? I guess if you make like a specific character or something like that, you can sell it, but that seems weird for that to have a trending value, you know? Chase and specialty variants will show appropriate values as well. Value data is updated frequently, reducing any pricing gaps between the app and what's seen on ebay.com. A lot to kind of dissect here. So basically they say it's updated very frequently and it's more accurate than it ever has been. That is not true. Granted, this update just went out, so sometimes, yes, there's always like bugs with new updates. However, with the Funko app, it's frequent. There's always a bug every single time they put out an update. So in my opinion, they should not be claiming that it's super accurate when it's really not, and here are a few examples. Like the Brook with Guitar NYCC exclusive, currently showing a $224 value. That's like a $500 to $600 piece right now. And then you also do have Hollow Ichigo, $246 value as well. That's also like a $400 or $500 piece too. Here are some examples my followers provided. The Joker Bank Robber, trending at $73 in value. And then we do have the Pennywise Black and White exclusive over at Rhode Island Comic Con, trending at $550. So if you look up these pieces, that Bank Robber Joker, I believe last time I checked, was like $400 to $600. And that Pennywise is like $40 to $60. So it seems like these values are kind of backwards. So again, it is a very bold claim to say that these are accurate prices. Something I've been noticing a lot of people say is that once this app went out, their collection values went down drastically, like $10,000 to $20,000 people are saying, because all the prices are all over the place. It's always best to go directly to the source, in this case being eBay, where you can actually look at these pieces and see what they actually sold for, because things get misconstrued between the Funko app as well as Pop Price Guide. Obviously, a lot of stuff goes on at Pop Price Guide, a lot of scam rumors and all that. So are they the most trusted place? No. Is the Funko app the most updated place? No. I always like to go directly to the source, which is eBay sales history. But I will say Pop Price Guide is at least a lot more updated than the Funko app is. Now, before we continue, let's go over the last pieces in this article. So it does say fake listing elimination. We know that trust and authenticity are incredibly important to the Fanatics community. Part of our partnership with eBay includes access to our catalog to support detection and removal of counterfeit items, enabling Fanatics to shop and complete their collections with increased confidence. Selling through the Funko app, selling your collectibles is now easier with the new Sell It on eBay feature to the Funko app. If you're ready to switch things up and part ways with some of your collectibles, the app will now assist you in creating listings, and you can choose to record how much you made for your profile. And they do have a link on the blog kind of showing you exactly how that works, but I'm going to show you guys in a second here. Now, something to dissect here is that they're saying that they are trying to remove the fake listings and fake sales. However, it is very, very clear that these prices are getting messed up because of fake sales here. Now, I don't know exactly who is working on the data portion of this and applying these trending values essentially. Whether it's Funko's team, AI, or eBay's team, it needs some work, obviously, because everything is really messed up right now. Now, don't get me wrong, though. I'm not saying that the Funko app and eBay kind of collaborating on this could not work. It could. The values just need to be accurate, and here's why. Now, let's go ahead and look at the Funko app here. So, this is Hollow Ichigo. Again, trending value at $246. You'll also notice that it says powered by eBay instead of Pop Price Guide. So, they are making all of those changes. So, if you scroll all the way down, it tells you the normal stuff, but it will say listed on eBay. And then at the bottom there, it does have trending value, last sold value, eBay historic value, no price data. It's just kind of explaining exactly what those are. But if you press listed on eBay, it does pop up to kind of like an eBay page, and it shows you kind of listings here of what you want to match it to, related listings from other sellers, or you can go the generic one that eBay does provide. But let's go ahead and click the generic one here at the top. So it kind of confirms the details, asks for your condition of the item. Let's just say new here, for example. And then on the next page here, if it will load, there it goes. Okay, so it gives you the title. You can put in your own title, or you can use the one they do provide. And then it gives you the item specifics that eBay auto-generates. On the bottom there, you can provide photos, which I did like this feature personally, because I was assuming that they were just going to let everybody use generic photos of their items and not provide actual photos for damage, creases, and things like that. So that's really good. You have the description, basically everything you would see on an eBay listing, essentially. So you go down here to pricing. You can do 7-day auction, or you can change it and you can do kind of buy it nows and things like that. And once you're done with that, you go all the way down and list your item. So as you can see, it is fairly easy to just click the button and go through the steps and list your item pretty fast. Now, the main concern I have with this is the value not being accurate on the different pieces. So Hollow Ichigo, for example, saying $246. If it's like a $450 piece, for example, but it's saying $250 on the app, anybody unassuming or who doesn't really pay attention to values like that is going to end up selling it for $250 probably. And it's going to mess up the values for multiple different pieces in this case. Now, of course, it is up to the person to do their own research as to what their item is worth and not just take the value that Funko's giving them at face value. But at the same time, if you're using the app, you're kind of expecting accurate value data. So it's kind of a catch-22 situation there, but I do feel like if Funko's going to provide this feature, they need to be accurate with it. And overall, I do feel like that is going to lead to a lot of grails probably going down in value because people are unassuming and selling them for a lot lower. Now, the last thing I wanted to go over are some of the reviews for this recent update over on the App Store, and they're not really great. So Ashley here from a couple days ago. The app was great when I first downloaded it. It told me what my collection was worth, was easy to use. Now it's becoming more difficult, not giving as much info about collections as it used to, and lots of my lists have been deleted, causing me to have to start over. I'm tempted to delete it. And this is true. When they put out an update a while ago, it deleted a lot of people's stuff. everybody had to start over. Really, really annoying. Jade here. Used to be a great app to keep track and hunt for ones I wanted. Now it just takes up storage. Can't even favorite, view, or add to my collections. And half the time the app is so slow or crashes altogether. Absolutely useless. 1 star, 2 star, 1 star, 2 star, 1, 2, 4, 1, 1. Like, there are so many 1-star reviews of people having bad experiences after this update. So in summary, is this good or bad? Well, it kind of depends on the person, because the way I'm kind of viewing it is, this does help out new sellers. So that's a pro. And what I mean by new sellers is, like, a lot of people have no experience selling items, so they don't know how to do it. And the Funko app kind of walking them through it and helping them through it definitely helps a lot of new sellers so they can get a little more experience selling items. So obviously, yes, that is a pro for any new sellers. And at the same time, you have your whole collection in one place. So you can just go to any item, click it, and list it, basically. However, that's where the cons start coming in that I mentioned earlier. Like, if the values aren't accurate, then someone could be extremely underselling themselves unknowingly. Or they could be way overpricing an item and then wondering why their item isn't selling. I guess another way you could kind of look at it is that eBay's trying to expand their reach into the Funko app, because if you already have millions of people who downloaded this app and are using it, if a lot of new people are selling and listing their items through the Funko app going to eBay, then eBay makes more money in commission and fees, you know? I really don't want you guys to feel as if I'm just directly attacking Funko on this one and eBay and attacking the app and saying it's bad. It's just really hard to look at something new as something good when the app has barely worked since it's launched. And we had like perfectly working things like Stashpedia in the past. So it's another thing that's going to take some getting used to. And I just personally feel that the app has so much more work that it needs to make it fully functional. So until then, it's just not an app I really use unless I want to track my collection a little bit easier. As far as value goes, I just go to eBay's sales history for that. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to smash the like button down below if you did enjoy, and comment down below your thoughts and opinions. With all that being said, I do want to say a big shout out to all the awesome Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested in the Patreon, we do have a Patreon-only Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And lastly, make sure you follow me on all my social medias at SkittleRampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.